everyone, and welcome you to this wonderful part of my full Python course, and we'll be talking about string. The last tutorial we were able to look at integer and number, and please forgive the way I took the last tutorials. I was I had a rough day, so but in this tutorial we'll be talking about strings, so let's go straight to it. So what are strings? I want you to see strings as a name of a place, a name of a person. String could be a name of anything, a name of a house, or whatever you can think about, but as long as you're not thinking about numbers, because string has to do with letters but not numbers. Okay, the last tutorial we were able to see number type, which is integer, but now we are seeing string, and how we assign assign string to a variable is different from how we assign number to a variable. So first of all, we'll be creating a variable. All right, I'll be creating a variable called name equals to John. Okay, and then we have age equals to John is 60, John is very old, and then we have 2, which is going to. All right, so wonderful. So we have what do we have here? We have 3 variables, declared 3 variables, which are string variables. Okay, so if we print this out, what do we have? Name, we print this out, what do we have? We have age. We print this out, what do we have? We have words. Okay, so this is what we have. Very simple. So there are a whole lot we can do with this wonderful strings. I know you'll be wondering, okay, now we have the strings, what do we do with it? We had number type variable, and we did a whole lot with it. We did the mathematical expression to it. Okay, so this time we are going to be joining the strings. We can join the string, we can make the string better. We can print out characters. We don't need to print out a full string. We can print out characters from the string. Remember I told you strings are characters covered in double quote. Now don't forget, the way computer sees strings, computer sees every single character in a double quote as a string. Okay, the space here is a string, the space here is a string. Okay, that's how it sees. It doesn't care if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense. So the first thing we're going to be doing is concatenating, joining the strings together. So I'm going to say print, and I'm going to be saying name plus 2 plus age, and then what do I have here? I have John is going to be 60. Okay, we just printed out this, we just concatenated. All right, some programming languages will concatenate like this too, not only Python. But you know there's a better way to do concatenation apart from doing this. As you can see, what we have here is not really appealing. All right, it's not so wonderful, so we can try doing this like this too, and it works. I say name, comma, 2, comma, age, and then close. What do we have here? We have John is going to 60. We're missing something. Okay, remember we can always change the data type of a variable, so I can always update this variable by saying is going to be. All right, this is wonderful. Is this not so wonderful? So instead of having is going to just like that, so I can always print this out like this and say name age, sorry, not age, 2, and age, and what do we have? We have John is going to be 60, and this is looking wonderful. So presently this is the best way to do your concatenation, your joining, as long as it's a string. So this is the best way of doing it. Now don't forget, we can also print a character by characters. Okay, I can say print this, print 2, and then I have this, and I'll say print 1. Sorry, okay, what am I doing? Print, I can say print 1, and I can close my brackets. So what happened? It prints out is for me. Now I know you'll be wondering, if it's being calculated normally, this is supposed to be 1, S is supposed to be 1, I is supposed to be 1. Yeah, you're right. But you know, Python indexes are 0. By the time we get to do arrays, you get to understand Python indexes are 0. So first thing, the first letter to Python is 0, then the second one has to be 1. That's how it says it. That's how it just indexes at 0. Okay, so what Python did was that he just printed out the S for us, which is the second letter. So we can do a whole lot with this. We can try doing something wonderful like this, name and 2, and then we have this, and we say 0 to 2, and then we have age, and then we do this. We have John is 60. If you're wondering what really went on here, we were able to tell it please and please print out only from I to S. Okay, that's what we're telling it. Please print from I to S and leave the rest. Okay, so we can also try to print others too, like the way we did this one at the same time. We can also try doing that. We can also try doing this print to and have normal, and just say okay, print from 0 to 5. Okay, what happened? It prints is go. Now don't forget, I told you Python sees everything as character, even the space is character, so if you check it, it printed from 0. It started from 0. Okay, it started from 0 and started printing till it got to 5, and it printed out the space. It counted the space too. So when you add anything at the back here, you're trying to tell it please start from what we told is start from here and print and get to 5 and stop. So if I should say print this, and I have 2, and I do this, I say print from 2 and omit from 6. Okay, what do I have? I'll have GO and I. Okay, if you notice, I told it please forget about these 2 places, leave these 2 places, and then print from what you have. Okay, and that is what actually happened, and I hope we got to understand this. Thank you for sticking around with this wonderful tutorial. There's a whole lot you can do with strings. Okay, by the time we go through arrays, you get to understand how this really actually works, but I'm sure this is okay for now, and the next one we are going to be looking at lists. All right, thank you for sticking around.